Guys, this is just mod. Yo. Congratulations, President Trump. This is a win for the world and a clear message to evil dictators everywhere. Oh my God, look at this guy. This guy's in a tech valise. The man's in a tech valise. Wait, you guys can't see. Let me move myself. Hold on. So you guys can really see what's going on right now. This guy's in a whole tech valise. This is mod. Yo. I don't even know how to feel about that. Like, I don't even know what to feel about that. Like, a part of me feels like it's a violation to international law, but then the other side of me is like, it's good for the country. He took down a dictator. But at the same time, doesn't that make him a dictator though? Like, I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know how to feel about this. Like, this is mod. But it's like, look, if we, like, look, explore. It's probably the first thing here. Yeah. Like, they're actually celebrating. I was seeing some videos of people celebrating. Like, I didn't know it was that bad. Like, I thought it was the U.S. just trying to bully and then make them look a certain type of way for the oil. You know, maybe it's both. But I thought it was strictly just for the oil. But apparently this guy was a real dictator. This guy was a real dictator, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What could the liberals say at this point? Like, I can't lie, Trump been just getting W's on W's on W's on W's. And I bet we're gonna have liberals in America and Canada talk about, oh my gosh, like, you know, look what Trump did, he's a dictator. But it's like, what can you say when they're celebrating? They caught the man lacking in a tech valise. No way. Trump captured Maduro later that same day while the Chinese delegation still remains in Venezuela. A direct message to Xi Jinping and the world. Savage.
Ahora es director. Qué increíble, ¿verdad? Como pasa el tiempo. Estás igual, estás igual.
Oh my God.
Buenos recuerdos. Feliz año.
I didn't even know this information. They're celebrating.
Viene en pijama, como lo pueden ver, todavía ella está. Cuénteme un poco su reacción, cuénteme un poco qué siente en este momento.
Esto no tiene comparación. Gracias, Dios mío. Gracias, Dios. Me arrodillé y lloré en mi casa por él. Es un milagro. Salimos.
Muchas gracias. Por aquí también vemos parte de la juventud venezolana en lágrimas porque hace rato sonaba una canción.
2026 just arrived, bro. I just reacted to his New Year's speech, bro, and then this is his next move? Okay, but they can't try to make it seem like oil isn't a main part of the reason they did that. You're not gonna cap to me. Like, maybe he was a dictator too, but they just use that as an excuse, you know what I mean? It's like killing two birds with one stone type of thing, you know? Why can't I hear anything?
We appreciate you being here. Late last night and early today, at my direction, the United States Armed Forces conducted an extraordinary military operation in the capital of Venezuela.
This is crazy.
Overwhelming American military power, air, land, and sea, was used to launch a spectacular assault. And it was an assault like people have not seen since World War II. It was a force against a heavily fortified military fortress in the heart of Caracas to bring outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro to justice. This was one of the most stunning, effective, and powerful displays of American military might and competence in American history. A country that everybody wants to be involved with because of what we were able to do and accomplish, will make the people of Venezuela rich, independent, and safe. And it will also...
If the Chinese delegation was actually there while this was happening, that's insane. No, like that, like if that information was real, that's insane, because that's a crazy message to the world and to China.
I don't understand yet how they haven't figured this out. And now, if you don't know, now you know. Because this is the way it's going to play out. And I think people need to understand that this is not a president that just talks and does letters and press conferences. And, you know, if he says he's serious about something, he means it. And this is something that was a direct threat to the national interest of the United States. And the president addressed it. There's a president of peace, by the way. I told you what I just said earlier. This guy had multiple opportunities to find his way somewhere else and figure out another. He could have been living somewhere else right now very happy, but instead he wanted to play big boy. And so now, you know, he's got other sets of problems on his hands. And but I think that the message here should be for the world. Look, the president doesn't go out looking for people to pick fights with. He's not, generally wants to get along with everybody. We'll talk and meet with anybody, but don't play games. Don't play games with this president's in office, because it's not going to turn out well. And so I hope that, I guess that lesson was learned last night, and we hope it'll be instructive moving forward.
Like, that's his first move in 2026. That, my brother, is straight savage. I can't lie. I can't lie. I can't lie.
Please. Well, we're going to be running it with a group, and we're going to make sure it's run properly. We're going to rebuild the oil infrastructure, which will cost billions of dollars. It'll be paid for by the oil companies directly. They will be reimbursed for what they're doing, but it's going to be paid. And we're going to get the oil flowing the way it should be. As you know, it was just a minor flow. It was actually a minor flow for what they have. But we're going to run it properly, and we're going to make sure the people of Venezuela are taken care of. We're going to make sure the people that were forced out of Venezuela by this thug are also taken care of.
President, does the U.S. running the country mean that U.S. troops will be on the ground? How will that work?
Well, you know, they always say boots on the ground. Oh, so we're not afraid of boots on the ground if we have to have. We had boots on the ground last night at a very high level, actually. We're not afraid of it. We don't mind saying it. But we're going to make sure that that country is run properly. We're not doing this in vain. This is a very dangerous attack. This is an attack that could have gone very, very badly. Could have gone very badly. We could have lost a lot of people last night. We could have lost a lot of dignity. We could have lost a lot of equipment. The equipment is less important, but we could have lost a lot. And we're going to make sure that this is proper. We're there now. We're ready to go again if we have to. We're going to run the country right. It's going to be run very judiciously, very fairly. It's going to make a lot of money. We're going to give money to the people. We're going to reimburse people that were...
It's going to make a lot of money.
We're going to take care...
No, but it's perfect, though, because at the end of the day, he's still a dictator, so he's killing two birds with one stone. Like, he had the perfect excuse to take control of Venezuela.
of everybody.
They low-key probably were happy that he was in power because it gave them a proper excuse. You see what I'm saying? Like, think about that. They probably wanted him in power for this moment. Because what would they have done if the person in control of Venezuela actually had integrity? Actually got voted in. Wasn't corrupt. They'd have no excuse. But now they have all the oil, they have control over Venezuela, they're good. And that cut off China's connection to Venezuela. Damn, that's an America W. Straight up. That's mod. 2026 just started, guys. Let's not forget this. Like, I don't want us to forget this fact. I just reacted to this guy's New Year's speech. And this is the next thing I'm seeing of him.
With nothing, and we had a president that decided not to do anything about it. So we did something about it. We're late, but we did something about it. Yeah, please.
Mechanism by which you're going to run the country? Are you going to designate a U.S. official
Yes,
to
yes.
coordinate?
It's all being done right now. We're designating people. We're talking to people. We're designating various people, and we're going to let you know who those people are.
Would run Venezuela?
Well, it's largely going to be for a period of time. The people that are standing right behind me. It's a dead, I talk about a dead country. A year and a half ago, we were a dead country. Now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world.
All I'm saying is, like, who are you to say that? You know what I mean? Like, who are you to make that choice, though? That's why I'm like, yo, is it a violation of international law? But the thing is, he is corrupt, though. Like, the people of Venezuela are celebrating. I don't even know what to say. Like, What? President Trump says China will get Venezuelan oil due to his good relationship with President Xi Jinping. What? That's not something Trump would do. Is this fake news? But it's bricks. In case you don't realize what just happened, Venezuela holds the largest oil reserves in the world at 300 billion barrels. God. The U.S. is now running Venezuela with large U.S. oil companies moving in. According to Trump, the U.S. now controls the largest oil reserve in the entire world. Yeah, well, that was obvious. That part was obvious. He literally said it. We heard it together. The United States oil companies will go into Venezuela and start making money for the country. For the country. Yeah, no, he does look out of it, though.
By far, with capabilities and skills our enemies can scarcely begin to imagine. We have the best.
This guy looks out of it. Like, he went there himself and he was there all night. Like, maybe you're realizing he's going to be the president of Venezuela, governor of Cuba, and China says it strongly condemns U.S. strikes on Venezuela. Yeah. China's gonna have to do something. They have to stop playing nice now. Playing nice won't work anymore. Not with Trump in control. Like, they have to start fighting back at this point. Like, they're playing too nice. Guys, to say.
My family, my parents, my sister, my extended family, all lost everything. Their work, their savings, their investments, gone. Wiped out by a narco-dictatorship that has held Venezuela in a death grip for over 25 years.
Damn.
And what happened to my family has happened to millions. And yes, millions. This is not just a tragedy. It is one of the great humanitarian disasters of our time. But the suffering doesn't end there. This regime has jailed hundreds of political prisoners. Thousands have been murdered simply for speaking out. More than a third of the population has fled. 1/3. Not for better opportunities or for the American dream, but to survive.
Like, I knew there was some corruption happening, but not to this extent. Like, this is insane. Like,
Often means death. And while the world may see
I'm not the only person we're seeing speaking.
Venezuela as a collapsed state, what it is in reality is an occupied one. Our territory, our natural resources, and our institutions have been overrun by hostile foreign powers. Iranian militias, Chinese corporations, Russian intelligence, all exploiting our country with impunity. Maria Corina Machado. In 2024, against every odd, she led a peaceful democratic
she doesn't have the support
uprising that won the election. Her team smuggled physical voting receipts out of the country, hard proof of victory that the regime tried to bury. Her courage has lit a fire in the hearts of millions of Venezuelans desperate to believe that change is still possible.
¿Por qué llora?
Felicidad, tantos años esperar esto, Señor. Gracias, Señor. Ay, Dios mío, esta es una alegría inmensa. Gracias, Señor. Gracias al presidente de Estados Unidos. Tanto lo estoy esperando hace años. Cómo he sufrido, cómo no han hecho daño, cómo han matado a mis hermanos. Ay, esto ha sido horrible, mira.
What did these niggas go through, dog?
America put him in handcuffs, an overnight success that took 5 years to build. Let me show you how. In 2020, America called Maduro a drug lord, not a president, a criminal. They said he used cocaine like a weapon to hurt Americans on purpose. They put a price on his head, $15 million, then $25 million, then $50 million. They didn't use tax money. They used his own stolen cash. The trap was set. They just needed the right moment. 2024, Venezuela votes. Maduro tries to cheat again. Same trick he always uses. But this time the people were ready. 600,000 volunteers, regular people. They took photos of every vote count slip. They got 83% of them. The math was clear. Maduro lost big time. The other guy got 67%. Maduro got 30%. When Maduro said he won, the world saw the lie. The woman who led the fight won the Nobel Peace Prize. She became too famous to kill. Russia had big weapons in Venezuela, missiles, bombers. On the night America came, those weapons stayed quiet. Why? Russia is stuck in Ukraine. They can't fight two wars. And Maduro owned them billions. He couldn't pay. A new leader who might pay? That works for Russia. So they yelled about it, but did nothing. China? Same story. They gave him 60 billion, and he stopped paying them back. When America blocked his oil ships, China went quiet. No ships, no loans, no help. They figured maybe a new guy will help pay us back. January 3rd, 2026. China sends a big team to meet Maduro. Xi's personal guy. They talk about friendship, partnership, brotherhood. Maduro says thank you. 3 hours later, the lights go out. American helicopters over the city, explosions everywhere. Maduro is grabbed, put on a plane, gone. The Chinese team is
They caught him lacking in a tech fleece. I'm not gonna stop saying this.
still there. They watched the whole thing. China sent a handshake. America sent helicopters. Maduro thought oil would protect him forever. He thought Russia would save him. China would save him. But Russia was busy. China wanted their money back. And 600,000 Venezuelans took pictures of his lies.
Damn.
America didn't overthrow a president. They grabbed a drug lord who stole a country. His friends talked. America acted. The difference could not be more clear.
Guys, I literally think that's a perfect summary of what we're seeing right now. So now we have the whole story. Guys, welcome to geopolitics in 2026. Have a good day, guys.